So, just want to show what happens when there's not a lot of resources around. Basically, my inspections today have caused a whole lot of robbing. This is just a whole bunch of bees from probably my hives and other nearby hives, just going after whatever dripped into my cart. And then, let me show you what's going on in the bee yard. Alright, so it's a smoke clear here. Here's hive 3. There's a robbing screen on down to one tiny entrance. Maybe. So that's not great when they were already weak. That's what I was trying to prevent by not feeding them again, but just opening up the hives has caused a robbing frenzy. And then I should have known, they were so crazy over here, I should have known that that was what was happening, but when you're a noob, you don't necessarily recognize a problem until it's too late. So they're all getting robbed. I have these 2 hives reduced down to 1/3 of an entrance. I should probably put robbing screens on them, but to be honest, I'm hot and tired. I don't know, and I don't really want to fight through those bees to do it. So I don't know. This is where I would invite a rainstorm, but there isn't one. We've been having so much rain. It should be my finger. And right now, if it rained, it would stop the robbing, but although I did try to mist the ones over by my cart, and that didn't really slow them down much. So, I don't know. I guess I'll come back out here in like an hour and see what's happening and maybe put robbing screens on. So, we ran the hose on mist for a while and got rid of the bees that were swarming by the house. A bunch went in the garage, but they seem to be leaving. This is, I moved this stuff more towards the middle of the yard so that it would draw the bees away from the house, which not very many are left there. I rinsed that stuff all out, so there's not much happening there, but what's happening by the hives is not great. Alright, so here's hives 1 and 2. You can see they're getting completely just attacked. I did come out here and put robbing screens on, which is helping a lot, because basically all these bees can't get into the hive. They just have one tiny opening right here. And I can switch those openings back and forth to confuse them over time. What would really be awesome is a rainstorm, but it does not seem to be happening. There's a lot of bees on the side over here too. I don't know. I can't see any way that they're getting in, but I don't know. Now you can see dead bees over the ground. And here's hive 2, same thing, dead bees. Tons of dead bees. Now they could be bees from this hive, or they could be bees that they were fighting off. See bees like trying to get in weird places. That's how you can tell it's robbing. Bees that live here know where the entrance is. If you don't live here, you have to try to find a way in. So these bees are trying to steal the pollen off of this bee. So anyway, this isn't good. Like I said, I put the robbing screens on. I don't know what else I can really do. I guess you can put a wet towel over the hive. I don't know. Maybe I should come out here and do that. I don't know. Well, anyway. Another thing that's happening is I keep finding bees in the standing water here. Like, look at all these bees, and I don't know if they're like fighting midair and then they're falling into the water. I was trying to like scoop them out, but they just keep showing up in there. So I think it's an exercise in futility. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but anyway, see my swamp here. Yes, and then here is Hive 3. Same problem, but this hive was already really weak, so it's not great. This is happening here. I've already flip-flopped the entrance opening a couple times. I don't have my smoker right now, so I'm not going to try and do it. Another thing that you can see that happens when there's robbing is all these wax cappings on the ground. That's because bees are going in there, uncapping the honey that I just put in there for them, and taking it. So that, again, may have been for nothing. Yeah, so basically we're not doing great. I'm pretty upset because my inspection is what caused the problem. But I hadn't inspected in so long, it really needed to be done. I don't know. I guess maybe I could come back here with a wet towel and try to stop the robbing, but it's so hot out, I don't really want to like overheat the hives by covering them up. So I might just let this play out and see what happens. It's really not good though. All 3 hives getting robbed, lots of dead bees. Then there's this little hive. There's very little activity right now. I don't know if that's because all their foragers are busy robbing, or if they're just lying low because no one's robbing them and they're trying to keep it that way. Doesn't really seem to be anybody going in and out of this hive at all. So maybe they know something the rest of us don't. Anyway, that's that.